Motivates. And I wanted to come on and to do a motivational topic. Um, in this life, we just go through so many things. I did not introduce myself or anything. I'm Marlene Motivates, your life coach. And I wanted to talk to you all about making advancements in our life. You know, this is a channel of empowerment. This is a channel about positivity and personal growth and development. And I wanted to say that each and every one of us should be advancing in our life. And if you're not advancing in your life, the only person that you have to blame is yourself. We are responsible for ourselves, the decisions that we make, the people we go around, but it's so many things involved with making advancements, and that's what I want to talk about with you all today. Continue on to make advancements. If somebody has not told you that today that you deserve to advance, you deserve to have personal growth, you deserve to heal from all of the wounds in the past, but it's something that's gradual. You know, when you first start off in your journey for your self-love, for your motivation and your empowerment, it's not easy. It's going to be some issues. I see I have some purses in the background. Hold on one second, guys. Let me move it. No, it's okay. I'm just going to leave it as is. And I wanted to say that to everyone. We have to want to continue on. We have to want to be growing as a woman. You have to want to be growing as a man. And I just wanted to give some encouragement to tell you that, you know, continue on in your advancements. Continue on in your personal growth. Continue for us to not stop. And that is something easy for us to actually stop and to be listening to what other people have to say, and that can get us stuck. It got me stuck for a really long time. I stopped making advancement because I had already told myself that I wasn't going to be successful, that I wasn't going to win. Like, really, honestly, who am I? We are the ones that have to have that positive self-talk. We're the ones that have to encourage ourselves. You are the one that has to speak over your life and say, I want better. So this message is for you all, and I wanted to say that keep your head up all the way. You have to want to advance in your life. And I want to encourage somebody that maybe somebody has told you you'll never be successful at whatever it is you want to do. You'll never win. You're too young, you're too old, you don't have the money. There's always some challenges. There's always going to be roadblocks to success in our life. Always. There's always going to be something that will be in front of us to be a challenge, a hindrance in us winning or thriving. But I wanted to encourage you and to say this: continue on making advancements, continue on being your best self, continue on striving, continue learning, continue growing, and continue being your best self, regardless of what other people have to say, whether it's people on social media, whether it's your own relative, and even if it's yourself. Yes, for many of us, that can be a very big challenge. You know, the what is it called? Self-evaluating ourselves, comparisons. All you can ever do is be your best self. You know, that's all we can do in this life, is just be our best. Be our best and do our best. Everything else is outside of us. As long as you know you're doing your best, keep going and continue on. We can't get our mind involved with the naysayers, the haters, the drama people, the jealous people, who likes us, who doesn't like us. And especially if you're in a period of, change, reinvention, development, and growth. People don't understand sometimes some of the things that you have to face on a day-to-day basis, but you do. And this is the time where it's important to speak about yourself, to speak over your life, and to be empowered. And I want to say that to somebody who needs to hear it today. You are enough. You're enough to continue on. You are enough to face any challenges, and you are enough to advance. We are the ones that have to say, we're advancing, we're growing. And hi, Carol. How are you doing? Welcome. Happy Wednesday. We are the ones that have to say we're enough. You're the one that has to say, I have potential. You're the one that has to say, I'm going to move past this situation because I want better, because I'm successful, because I'm happy, because there's goals, there's promises, there's things that's going to happen to me in the future. So you are the one that has to talk to yourself and tell yourself, I'm a winner. I'm successful. We always talk about positive self-talk and mindset shifting over here. And I want you all to know that it really does matter how you speak to yourself, the things you tell yourself, and the conversations you have with yourself. I'll give you some examples. Some examples of some positive self-talk is saying those things and affirming it within yourself. I am enough. I can do this. No, when one thing doesn't work out, another thing will come through. Hi, Wellness. How are you doing? Welcome in. Happy Wednesday. Everything is the way that you talk to yourself, and that positive self-talk is absolutely everything to making us not only feel good, but to get us into the action mode of doing things with our life. And I'll tell you something, that when you don't feel first, when you're ready to tell yourself, I can't win, I'm not successful, this won't work out, trust me, you receive what you are. And if you tell yourself you can't, you won't, you've already set yourself up for failure. And we're not that. We're not failures. I want to encourage somebody and inspire somebody. You are not a failure, maybe because there have been moments where things may not have panned out, or maybe the decisions that you made, or maybe behaviors that you had. That does not make you a lost cause. We're not lost causes, okay? We're enough. We have potential inside of us, but we have to take the potential that we have and make some application and use it, okay? Use it, or you will. Okay. Sorry about that, guys. You know how it goes when you go live, family. Okay. So when you go through some challenges or difficulties in your life, never give up on your dreams and your hopes. And I wanted to encourage somebody and say that, because sometimes our dreams or our hopes has to go in the background to help and support other people. But I want you to know that if you have a dream, if you have something that you want to do, awaken, encourage, empower yourself. You can do anything that you want to. You can make advancements in your life if you want to. See, I had to learn for myself that the only person that has to be convinced is me. See, a lot of times we're not making advancements and changes in our life because we don't want to do it. We don't believe we can do it. And that's why the mind control, the mind empowerment, and having the mindset of positivity, regardless of my situation, regardless of who supports me or likes me, regardless of my income, regardless of any challenges that I have, I can continue to make advancements in my life. I can be my best and I can be my happiest. So I did want to encourage you all with this thought as well, that you can do anything that you put your mind to. I want you to say that to yourself. I can do anything I put my mind to. So make application in your life, whatever it is. If you want to shift into some healthier habits. Write it out, talk it out, and make a plan, and then get into action. Everything in this life, when it involves advancement, means some work on our part. We have to be a willing participant. Health. What are you doing to get that better? If you want better finances, what are you doing to get better finances? If you want to be supported, are you looking to have people in your life that will support you and encourage you? Okay. We're only going to be on for like 5 more minutes, so this is a short and quick topic, but I did want to say that to everybody. We are the ones that have to make a choice whether or not we're going to advance. We have to be the one to make a choice on how we look at our life. Or will you see your life as a glass half full or half empty? Everything is all about I'm getting tongue tied, about your perspective, your perception, your outlook. What are you choosing to focus on? And some things that have been helping me to maintain a positive attitude and to be my absolute best self is telling myself, this is not the end. This may be the reason for me to regroup. But just because maybe some things may not pan out or may not be what we like or may not be happening as fast as we want it to happen, it doesn't mean it won't work. We have to remain patient, we have to remain humble, and we have to reevaluate. Everything in this life, all successful people run into roadblocks, difficulties, challenges, backstabbing, abandonments. Everybody is not going to support you in your win, in your goal, because that's not their goal. But don't stop having your goals. Don't stop striving for what you want in your life, whether it's peace, it's joy, it's happiness, it's a certain, lifestyle that you want. Go for it. I want to motivate and inspire you that if there's anything that you want to do in this life, you are going to give yourself the permission, because you're going to talk to yourself and empower your own mind. Don't wait for somebody to empower you. You have to empower yourself, and you have to validate yourself. And validation is so important in getting the things that we want in this life. In my former self, I was always waiting for outside validation from relatives, from friends, from a romantic interest. It was always somebody had to validate me and say, I'm doing a good job, or I was enough, or I'm capable. But when you start speaking to yourself, it shows how much you believe in yourself, how confident you are, and how strong your desire is to win. And we're winners, Motivators family. You are a winner. Just the fact that every day you wake up and you fight and you do things for yourself. There's so many things that many of my Motivators family do in the background that I don't know about. I don't know all of you personally. But one thing I know for sure is that you come over to this channel to get motivation, because you deserve to be motivated, even if the people around you are not inspired and motivated and understand and support you. We must support ourselves. It's so important. Don't wait for anybody to support you, validate you, and love you. It has to start with me. And I want you to say that to yourself. It starts with me. How I think about myself, it starts with me. What I do with my life, it starts with me. The way I talk to myself, it starts with me. Any challenge that I face and I want to overcome, it starts with me. Yes, no matter what, we all have problems being human beings, but it's about getting ourselves up and fighting over and over and over again until we get where we want to go. Now, this last part we're going to talk about is adjustments. Are there some things that you may need to adjust in your life? I know for myself, when I started working on myself and wanted to be a better and improved woman and a better and improved human being, I had to adjust myself because unfortunately sometimes the people that we are around, they are not very stable. They're not in a good mental space, or it may be a challenge to be around them because their energy is negative, or they may be a lazy, a procrastinator, a drama person, just not a positive influence in our life. And it's hard for us to maintain a positive attitude despite a negative situation. But there is hope. No matter who we are around, we are the ones that have to make the determining factor. We are the ones that have to make a choice on how we want to be. Don't shift downward or shift to other people's level of success or what they want to do with our life. We always can make a choice, even if our home environment is negative. We can always make a choice. Hey realists, how are you doing? We can always make a choice to be better. We can always make a choice to get up and go for our dreams, even if people will be doing this. And that's what people do a lot of times. They'll talk about you in front of your face. They'll talk about you behind your back. They'll tell you something won't work. But do not let that stop you from advancing. Do not let what people have to say about you be the ultimate display or show of what you do. Because maybe they're relaxed, or they don't want to do something, or they don't like something, or they're negative, or they're in drama. It does not mean what we have to associate and be like our environment. You don't have to be like other people. When some people are mean and nasty, you can just walk away. You can choose to not respond. You can choose to leave those people alone. Block people for your mental health. Block people for your peace. Believe in yourself. When you believe in yourself, that is a major thing. When you are confident, it does not matter what other people have to say. It doesn't matter who likes you. It does not matter who understands, as long as you do. You got to understand your own life, and people sometimes just do not get it. Relatives, friends, a job, other people in our life just don't understand the magnitude of the things that you're dealing with on a day-to-day basis. Most people are very selfish in nature and only think about themselves. They don't think about supporting you, even though you probably are supporting them, right? But you just move on. You have to move to the beat of your own drum. I always will talk about how important it is to have your own life, for you to be the author of your own life, you to rewrite anything that isn't going around, and delete, remove, change behaviors, mature, be an improved, better person. And that is the reason why it's important when I say adjustments, because it's not natural when you maybe have a certain leaning or certain way of being, and you've done that for a long time. And I'll tell you something, I got comfortable for a really long period of time, comfortable in doing nothing, comfortable in being lazy, comfortable in just complaining about my life, but not doing anything to make it be something that I would enjoy. See, we first have to want to have a better life. See, and that's an adjustment for many people. The majority of the population complains about their life, but they will never do anything to change it. They will never do anything to shift it. Okay? And if you really don't like how your life is, you'll set things up one thing at a time. I had the best mentor in the game, and I love her so much because she taught me by example. I was able to see her be CEO of her company and start her business from nothing and turn into a Fortune 500 company, all because she believed in herself. And that's all you need. You need a drive, you need a desire, you need to be confident, and don't let anybody tell you no when it's something that you want. You got to know yourself, love yourself, and believe in you. That's why I said it's an adjustment, because it's not normal in this life. When things maybe don't work out, the first thing, oh, I'm just going to give up. Like, it's not working. Just give up before you give it an opportunity to be successful. Okay? And that's important. Okay? So, just a short and a quick live stream today. Just giving some encouragement. Hi, Vagoda. How are you doing? Just a short and a quick encouragement today. I wanted to inspire and encourage somebody to keep fighting, to stay strong, to not give up, and to make any adjustments in your life that you need to, so that you can be happy, so that you can have peace, so that joy is your portion. It's all our choice. It's all up to you. It's all up to me. You know what we talk about over here: mindset shifting, elevation and motivation, healing your inner child, being positive and being our best. You can only be your best when you make a choice to be better, when you make a choice to change your behaviors, and you make a choice to not deal with the mess like you used to. Okay. Thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you so much to all of my mods. Thank you for your support. Shout out to all of my channel members. I really do appreciate you guys. Make sure you check out everybody in blue that are content creators. I support them. Thank you so much, everybody. Shout out to all of my channel members. You know who you are. You know, in the background, thank you so much for supporting me and inspiring me, because yes, the motivator does need motivation as well, so that I can continue, and now I can pay it forward to all of my wonderful motivators. We are 10K strong. Thank you so much for your support, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye, everybody.